Hello guys, so today we are trying to solve reverse string problem from LeetCode, which is an easy difficulty level question, and as we can see it has been asked in companies like Adobe, Apple and Amazon. So the description is: write a function that reverses a string. The input string is given as an array of characters S. You must do this by modifying the input array in place with O of 1 extra memory. So this is not a normal reverse string. We cannot create new string over here. We have to modify the input array in place, so we cannot create any extra variables or anything. So here are two examples that we are giving. Input S. Over here we are provided like hello, and the output should be OLLEH. And similarly for the second example we have henna, and that will be same reversing. So there are some constraints also, like the length of the string would be less than 10 to the power 5 and greater than 1. That means string cannot be empty, and s at I is a printable ASCII character, so it can be any ASCII character. That's the thing. And okay, so it seems easy. Let's try to come up with approaches. What approaches can we come up with? So definitely we have to apply a loop over here. We'll loop over each character, and what we'll do is uh, so I'm trying to come up with approach. We can so we can loop through the array. We can zeroth position. The first very basic approach that is coming to my mind is like reversing each and every character. Like at 0th position I would be, I think that should be possible. Like I'm looping the characters and at the same time I'm swapping the characters. So if I'm at 0, I would put last character over here and swap this, and so like that I'll go. But in case of even numbers that will work, because I'll go from here to here and that will swap. But in case of odd numbers I would have to go, for odd numbers also fine. So this is my first approach that I am able to come. Like we will traverse the array till the middle of the array, middle index, and we will swap the numbers. For example, if we are at 0, we will swap it with last character, that is I minus 0, right? So let's say n, so n minus 0, last index minus 0. Then this would be swapped by last index minus 1, so e and n. And because so this is odd, so we'll just go to over here, so it will be it should work. That's my approach. Let's try to code it out. So over here we'll create a loop which will start with I is equals to 0, which will go up till s dot len, okay, length minus 1. Actually see, we have to traverse till, so divided by 2, so it would be 5 divided by 2 would be still be 2, and 4 divided by 2 would still be 2. So so that's the thing. Length I plus plus, and over here I will also need a function called swap, public void swap, and over here this will take the character s, the char array, the whole char array, and which positions to swap: the initial position, which is I, and the end position, which is E. And let's name them a little bit. understandable. So initial and for first or second we can also, yeah, first and second swap. The first and second. So yeah, I'll write this logic a little later. Then will come for every s over here. Then what we'll do is swap I with s dot length minus 1, because if we are at 0th position, then I would want it to swap it with the 4th index, which is length minus 1. So 0 would be swapped with this, swapped at the end, return the s, I'd return same thing s. So over here, this is my first question. It's an easy question, and you can see I'm struggling a little bit. My logics are not that clear. my logics are not that clear over here right now, but that is something I'm working on. And that's why I'm recording this video. And speaking out loud helps. So what we would do is we can, now we have an array, we got an initial index, we got an end index, and this function has to just swap those things. So definitely we will just create a temp over here where we will store the s of initial, or s at initial, then s at initial position, we will replace it with the s at end position, and finally s at end position will put temp that we stored, and we'll just, yeah, because we are replacing this in place, so this should be the logic, but I have few doubts over my solution itself. I want to recheck it. Like, first of all, loop is running from I to s dot length minus s dot length divided by 2 I plus plus. This seems right. This is the first thing that we need to check. If it's 5, it will still run till the second index, or 0 1 index. So if it's 5, it will come as to 2, and yeah, 0 and 1. If it's 4, it will still run till 2. So yeah, that seems right. And if that is the case, we'll swap with the ith position, that is the current position that we are in, with the s dot length minus 1, or I would rather say minus I. That's the mistake that I was making. See, because it's 0, so length minus 1 minus I, actually. Yeah, so this should be thing, and let's try to run. I am okay. So this is embarrassing. Okay, yeah. So this is a very noob mistake, and I would be kicked out of the interview if I did this in interview round. Definitely, anyone would kick me out. Oh. Oh my god, these are indexes, not string. Oh my god. That is what happens, right? Oh my god. The horrible mistakes that I'm not able to see in my code. You don't have to return anything? Is that what you're telling? Okay, let's not return anything. Method swap in class solution cannot be applied to given type swap s as dot length minus 1 minus I required char array int found char array int. Okay, it's a horrible mistake that I'm making over here. I don't deserve to be selected in any interview with this kind of performance. Okay, it worked. So my approach was right, but the execution sucked. I mean, I would rate myself 0 out of 10, or at least 1 or 2 I would give out of 10. So anyone would kick me out seeing this kind of performance, but I'll try to solve this again. And yeah, so let me just add it to my reverse a string in place, actually. Yeah, in place. So I've mentioned in my sheet, and it's an easy problem. Remarks, syntax errors, got a lot of syntax and got lots of syntax error. Correct the logic. Correct the logic. Okay, so that was it, and for this video I think this is it. What we have done is we have reversed the string in place without creating any extra variables. So I'll just submit it. Woohoo! So yeah, the runtime is 1 ms, beats 95.38% people. La 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 la, and that's good. That's good, Java. So next question that they're suggesting me is reverse vowels of a string. That's great. Reverse vowels of a string. Reverse string part 2. I'll try to solve this one in maybe next video, but for this video that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video.